Pushes ahead. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. Drops back on first down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Out wide left, it's Martin. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Indiana!
Well, this is a running back who is versatile, and his catching ability really helps this offense out vertically.
The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator.
Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. And he can fill. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. To throw, it's Baker. Left side is Cohen. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Hoosiers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
And these short yardage situations, it all comes down to the up front. Like, who can win the battle up front? Can you get a hat on the hat? And they do. This offensive line, they get on the D-line, they create just enough space, understand short yard situation, fall forward, and get a first down.
Well, that is one the tight end is going to want to have back. He was wide open on that play. That's one he's got to make. He's got to be able to make that catch.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Caught.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. The Hoosiers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Still looking. Going to try to get it himself. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit. And the Hoosiers hit it quickly to the line.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. That's caught. It's Chandler. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Got it behind the line. It's shot. The Hoosiers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Scanning the field, it's Baker. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack. This crowd still bringing the intensity to open the 2nd half. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. It's dropped after taking the hit.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. 2nd half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
He'll try to get to the marker himself. Oh, he's got some space. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Right side, it's shot. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quick give. It's Martin. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. They'll go with the 5 wide out set on 2nd and 7. Snap in the shotgun. It's complete to the left. First grab of the season for this highly talented freshman. They believe he's just going to get better each and every snap.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together. Putting a drive like this together now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to throw, it's Baker. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Burrowing for yardage. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Fires to the end zone. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position.
Hey, guys, I'll tell you what, man. They went into half. They were ready to rock and roll to start this second half. They put a nice drive together.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Looking for an alley. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. Got a man, it's Chandler. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. 2nd and long here. The fake wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Out wide right, it's shot. There he goes. Touchdown, Hoosiers. A great catch and run for 6.
And how about him? Nice job catching the football and then turn it into a playmaker. Turn it into a
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Moving the pocket, it's Baker. Working that left side now. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Now on first down from the 28. Just a little off. Incomplete.
And a lot of times football, man, it's just about confidence and feeling good and getting in a rhythm. That's not what this offense has done all day. And now in a moment where you need it, you got to put it together. Where do they go? Like, who is their go-to guy? What is their go-to play? They've struggled all day, but you can erase all of that with one drive right here.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to throw again. Quickly out to the tight end.
That's a good example of why location on throws is so important. It's 3rd down, and if the quarterback just puts that in a better spot, His player can catch it and advance it and maybe get the first, but because he killed his receiver's momentum because of the poor throw, the defense was able to rally and make a stop.
It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Nice.
They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody. Welcome to Memorial Stadium in Lincoln, Nebraska. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. It's the UCLA Bruins and the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
One of the most dedicated fan bases in all of sports, Lincoln, Nebraska is home to Memorial Stadium. 85,000 strong, pack it in every time this team kicks it off. Lincoln becomes one of the most special places to watch a college football game. Definitely a bucket list item. Nebraska continues to be one of the strongest traditions in college sports.
And the Bruins will kick off first, and here we go. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense will go on the attack first. Wants to throw one first. Out wide left, it's McCray. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for running room. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Just feeds the running back. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And the defense was all over it. They know third down, the quarterback could be a viable threat in the run game.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Nowhere to go. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes... ...13. Wants to pass. Rush right in his face. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. He's looking downfield to throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Fresh center downs going to the air. Finds the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And now on second down for this offense. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. First play of the period will be a second down. Fires to the tight end. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
And coming into this game, talking to coaches, man, they were worried about how fast this defense.
The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10.
That's a great-looking run there. Nebraska has had such a great lineage at running back. When you think back to the great Roger Craig or Amon Green, Lawrence Phillips, or Rex Burkhead, they always seem to be pumping somebody up into the NFL. This guy has a chance to play on Sunday because of his skills.
Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Got a little grass. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They're all over him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Going for 6. And that one is picked up in the end zone. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Working the ground game. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Left side, it's McCray. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Fresh set of downs going up top. Gonna take a shot at this DB. He can haul it in, incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Just about set to get this second half underway. And he'll just take a knee in this drive. So the Nebraska offense heads out to start this drive. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. To the back. Enough to move the chains. Still on his feet at the 45. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Once he got some room, it was over.
And sometimes you live by the blitz, and sometimes you die by the blitz. And right there, great job blocking it, understanding it was coming, and then somebody had to make a play in space.
Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Drops back on first down. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. They'll need a bunch on second down. From the gun. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Turning it on. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Bruins. He gives him themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And all this defense has done all game long is be absolutely dominant. They have been shutting them out, whether they've tried running it, whether they've tried throwing it. They've been creating takeaways. You get the picks.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Long way to go on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's McCray. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. A spectacular one-hand grab. And the Huskers will hustle to the line.
This has been a frustrating day. They haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together.
Makes the grab inside the 30. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Huskers! This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
And that's exactly what this offense needs, man. They need that clock to stop. They need to make big plays and score.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Fires to the big fella. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain.
Caught, and he's got room. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. They want to get this defense on its heels. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Huskers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Negative play on 1st down. That's what a defense always wants. 2nd down to the air. Rush is on. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Here on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Throws to the wideout. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. He wants a big play here late. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now because now I get to get all my other guys in the game.
And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. A live look at Piscataway, New Jersey in Shai Stadium. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the UCLA Bruins and the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. We are keeping an eye on the weather in this when Holly Rowe has the latest.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Back to you.
Keep that Super Doppler cranked up. The Bruins ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Scarlet Knights offense will get the ball first. They'll operate out of split backs. To the edge, it's Hill. Brought down right at the line of scrimmage, and this defense gets off to a good start.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, looking for a man. Quickly to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let it...
Here comes the Rutgers offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. They want to throw it. Look out! Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on 3rd down to avoid doing it again. Here comes the heat. He sacked this defense all over. Wants to throw one first. Fires to the wideout. Right side, it's Hardy. There he goes! And he takes it all the way down to the 26-yard line. The Scarlet Knights are in the hurry-up.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is...
A shot toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to... The Scarlet Knights start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Caught, it's Coleman Williams. Brought down at the 23. It's a 15-yard pickup to get them way out of their own end. The run inside. It's Hill. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. This time, they'll throw it. Under pressure. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Oof, you got...
Fresh setter downs going to the air. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
From the gun, the ground game. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants to take the top off. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. First play of this drive. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, UCLA. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
The #1 job in defending a quarterback is making him feel uncomfortable, physically hitting him. Nice job by the defense with the pressure. The hit on the quarterback forces the INT, and then Oski, as soon as you catch that thing, everybody start blocking, get to the near sideline, take that thing back to the house.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead.
That makes the score UCLA 14, Rutgers 7.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Hits inside, it's Hill. Spins away from the defense. Flying out to the left. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Into the house. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Lets it fly. And he went for it all in the first play of the drive and come up empty.
And that's pretty encouraging. Like, this defense needs a shot in the arm, right? Like, the 2 possessions, they've given up 2 touchdowns. Like, now they try to be aggressive and go after the deep ball right away. Nice coverage. That's a good start to this drive. You know, 2 bad drives, we flush those, we forget about those. See if this defense can get back on track.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires to the tight end. Timeout called here by Rutgers, and that's their third. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half.
Hey, that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Slips away. He'll try to do it himself. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag down on the play. Let's see what that's about. So he just lost track of where the line of scrimmage was. The illegal forward pass will wave off the play. Penalty will be accepted. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
One of the biggest...
Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Their first possession of this third quarter, still trailing. Defense did just force a field goal, and we'll see if they can grab some momentum with this drive. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that was the perfect play call, throwing the slant against the blitz. There's one less guy in coverage because they're bringing an extra guy after the quarterback. So QB gets it out quickly, throws it out in front of his target. He's able to catch it, and not just that, he's able to advance it for an explosive play.
Back to pass on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Danzy. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
The Scarlet Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run it. It's Hill. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. 3rd and 3. Tight end now in motion. He'll throw on third down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Rutgers.
How about that drive they just put together to tie this football game up? That is exactly what we talked about in the half. Like, coaches circled them up. First.
And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. And now this offense needs a late fourth quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. They're working that left side. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. Drops back on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. 2nd and long here. Running inside. It's Hill.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win. Fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to...
The eyes now turn to the defense to see whether they can keep this lead intact late in the fourth. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Holds on, it's Ross. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tries to do it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Line getting set on second down. Pulls it again on the option. Got the first down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Hill. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. 2nd down, gonna throw it.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by...
Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
And it's decision time now because you score the touchdown, you're down 1 late. Do you want to just kick an extra point and tie it up, hope for overtime? Or do you go for 2? Do you get it?
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Timeout is called. The clock stopped with 26 seconds left. Right back to it. See some running room. There he goes. He gets out of bounds to stop the clock. A pickup of 20.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Timeout called here by Rutgers, and that's their 3rd. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Oh, pressure's coming. Makes the grab at the 30. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. Four quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these 2 teams is the most mature, who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on 1st down. A snap, lost a throw to start this drive. Had to force that one. Long way to go on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And wings it incomplete. At the end of that last play, there is still a Scarlet Knight player who is yet to get up. They haven't gotten much done here. 3rd down, and they need to at least pick up a few to make the field. Oh, and they pick it off. What a huge defensive play in overtime. He's loose down the left side. The 10. In with the pick 6. Touchdown, Bruins. My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away here, but it was a really fun game and a great win.
It really was. I know we're all up here, we're bouncing around, we're excited after having seen what we just saw. What a great win for this team to go out and do it in overtime. That's the type of game that fans are going to be talking about for a long time, Dave.
Free. Yeah, right. If you know Reese Davis, that is not happening, but we got a free game that was awesome. Back and forth, nip and tuck, and bonus time. You got some free overtime playing that one.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.